Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the ZX family. Market analysis update. You guys are enjoying these updates. So if you want to see a regular occurrence of, these market analysis updates, of course, let me know in the comments down below. And of course, if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that red subscribe button. But yeah, looking across the board, we are seeing after 3 consecutive days of, quite major red and, that big bloodbath that we did see yesterday, one of the biggest ones we have seen in quite some time, you are seeing a little bit of relief within the market. So, I'm sure no one's really complaining as we are starting off a new week, double-digit gains for a lot of coins based off of what we have heard. And again, if you watch my market analysis update yesterday, I did mention this would be short-lived in my opinion. And, we need to see these countries coming together and collaborate regarding the tariffs. And, we did hear a little bit more on the tariffs, which of course in return has caused the market to bounce up. But we're going to take a closer look at it. So, whether you're holding Cardano, whatever the case may be, every single, project you're holding, this does apply to you, because that is the, main reason why we do market analysis updates. But if you're looking across the board right now, like I said, a lot of green. So, I'm sure a lot of people are excited to see that. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So look at this. Canada Prime Minister Trudeau says tariffs are paused after a discussion with Donald Trump. And also, Donald Trump stated that, they had a good discussion. So are they going to come up, because there's a 30-day pause right now, even with Mexico, both countries have had a pause. So are we going to hear a little bit more collaboration, going between these countries? And, maybe they come up with an agreement where there's no tariffs. And again, these are conversations that are up in the air. Let's see what happens. Let me know your personal thoughts down below. As of now, it's paused for 30 days, but I really do believe there could take, some massive negotiations that, could really benefit this whole situation. But let me know down below. Do you think, we are out of the woods in terms of, the tariff side of things, or do you think, we are not out of the woods just yet? But let's take a look at, the prices of obviously, Bitcoin, and, kind of go over the dominance and really understand what's happening and, what we could be expecting going into this week. So you're looking at the dominance currently sitting at 61.6%. So of course it has dropped compared to that wick yesterday up to that 64.38%, which was quite scary to say the least. But right now, we're being supported by, the previous yearly high, which was, back in November of last year, where we saw the dominance go up to 61.6%. And that's where the dominance is hanging around right now. So in terms of dominance, it's still quite high. And I'm not going to change my overall take on that. If dominance obviously starts pulling back down to the likes of 57%, 58%, then we could be having a different conversation. But right now, you don't want to be ignoring the dominance, and you never want to be ignoring the dominance, to be quite frank with you. But looking at Bitcoin, Bitcoin has had a major move towards the upside. And again, I did mention this in my XRP update, but if you are obviously not aware of that, I want you guys to remember, let this be a learning lesson for you. We saw one of the biggest liquidations occurring in the crypto space yesterday, and that was beyond scary. And the Bitcoin was still holding, within the 23.6 fib zone. But, if you're looking at the liquidation number, it's manipulation. Well, you need to remember, institutions are in this time around. BTC is not what it used to be in the past. And right now, in terms of our targets, exactly met, like literally on the neckline. I talked about the 23.6, guys, be prepared for that. This should be a level to be watching out for, and we'll see a bounce. And if you timed it right, you literally saw we touched right at the neckline and have seen quite a sharp bounce for BTC. But remember, the major bloodbath, there will come a time where you do see a little bit of a bounce rather than, market just going down. Because remember, whales are going to step in. And of course, we heard positive news regarding the tariffs, the pause specifically right now, which of course has caused the market to bounce. But, Bitcoin went from $91,138 up about 12% in the matter of 24 hours. Yes, guys, in 24 hours, Bitcoin's up 12%, which of course means altcoins are up double, because dominance actually went lower compared to yesterday's high. Which of course kind of shows when we are looking at the market. So, anyone that has picked up the bloodbath, remember there's a famous saying, be greedy while others are fearful, be fearful while others are greedy. The ones that were being greedy while there was so much fear across the board are the ones that are up right now quite a bit. Farcoin up 44.3%, Solana up 10%, Dogecoin up 13.1%, XCN making very impressive moves, Hbar, the list goes on and on. So again, very nice stuff. And we might be hearing more about the crypto czar Obviously, there is some things I was hearing about on Twitter on that as well. Sometime this week, but BTC is making its way back above 101,000, almost 102. If we see a close around this range, this could be massive, in my opinion, for the price of Bitcoin. Could even push up to 105 quite fast, pretty much, going back to where it left off. And what's crazy here is, imagine you were leverage trading and you got liquidated. Even people with small leverage, like, that were using lower leverage, got wiped out. So what is this telling you? This is telling you market manipulation exists in this crypto space. Manipulation really can cause you to, get your entire trade, wiped out. And this is why I'm totally against leverage trading. And I've said this 1,000 times on my channel. I've literally been offered crazy amount of money to be, promoting leverage trading platforms, but I would never do that. Just totally against it, and never ever will push that for my viewers. And if you are a viewer on this channel, please stay away from leverage trading platforms because this should be a learning lesson for you. One of the biggest liquidation days, and this is part of the game, and I think this will continue to happen. This is nothing new for any crypto OG, and I think obviously the newcomers, this was quite a scary ride, but let me tell you, this happens quite a bit, so you guys need to stay away. So if you're interested in cryptocurrencies, you've done your due diligence and research, and are wanting to get exposure into Bitcoin or some of these altcoins, best way to do is having spot buys. And if you bought it and you're in it for the long haul, take it off of the exchanges. Get yourself a wallet, hardware wallet, look into that, and that way your coins are safe. You own your private keys, and because manipulation will always happen. So yeah, let me know down below what you guys think. So far so good. If Bitcoin is able to bounce back above 102 today, close the daily candle here, I would not be surprised if Bitcoin reclaims back above 105, because remember, we have seen a pause on the tariffs. And I think we're going to hear more developments regarding the tariffs coming up in the near future. That's why I've been telling you guys over the last few hours that, it's extremely, extremely important for these countries to collaborate. And so far, it seems like, that's what they're doing. But I'll keep you guys updated. Let me know down below what you guys think about these altcoins. Where do you see altcoins going? If dominance continues to pull down, I think altcoins could push higher, with this Bitcoin momentum. But I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for all your support. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.